Dragon Shrine. This area is simple but effective. It's basically a late game version of Heights Towers of Flame. You fight literally the same enemies, I mean they look very similar, except there are some tweaks here and there. So, your objective here is to reach the Ancient Dragon waiting for you at the end of the shrine, but on your way to reach it, you have to fight 4 times really strong knight enemies. Now, fighting 4 knights is fine in my book. If you choose to ignore them, a bunch of small but deadly dragon armor knights will pursue you till the end of the world to kill you. There's even one in a tower ready to snipe you with a great bow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, as I said, this area is simple. Just fight and kill the 4 knights and you get access to the dragon. It's simple, short, very effective. The knights are challenging, they are good fights. The area is pretty short, but it's cool, it's great. If you die to one of the knights, you'll have to kill the other ones again, but since there are only 4 of them to fight, it's fine. Especially since the first one isn't too troublesome. The second one is really tough, but once you get it down, the third one isn't that bad. You just have to be careful with the last one, because if you die, you have to do all the other ones again. They hit the perfect middle point here, in my opinion. There is short, but it's fine. 4 knights is enough to make it challenging, but not too much to make it frustrating. Now, if you want more challenge, you can try killing all the small dragon knights as well. Being pursued by like 20 of them if you run through the area is really funny. And also you can't do anything at that point. But anyway, overall, despite how short the area is, I find it really good. There is one single mechanic, but it's enough to make this place really fun. Now, I couldn't end the video here and say, yeah, this area was like 9 out of 10 and stuff. No, because at the end, you get to meet the Ancient Dragon. This dragon gives you an item that will allow you to travel in the memories of giants. Sounds cool, right? Yeah, it sounds cool and it is cool. But what you can also do is that you can attack the dragon. And in the process of doing so, you will lose all the sympathy you had for this area and for this game. This boss is 100% the worst fight in Dark Souls 2. This dragon has like 2 attacks, Fire Breath and Tail Swap, but its health pool is gigantic. The hitboxes, especially on the Fire Breath, are horrendous. Like, you know, when you fight Midir or Bale, you know where you shouldn't be standing when they are breathing fire. But here, you don't see clearly where you should be standing or not. And it also leaves you a very short time between each fire breath to react. And I mean, if you have to dodge the attack once or twice, it's fine. But with such a big health pool, you have to do it so many times. And if you die, which will happen because it deals a lot of damage. Not only do you have to run through the entire area again, but it means starting the boss all over again with the gigantic health pool. All of that combined already makes for an horrendous experience. But that's not all, because as I said, if you die to the boss, you have to restart the area. Which means you have to fight the knights again. Fortunately, the last one, the 4th one, dies for good as soon as you kill him. So that means you only have to fight 3 of them. Which, I mean, it's fine if you just want to go to the dragon to get the object that allows you to access the giant memories. But if you want to fight the dragon, you have to do the run back every time you die against it. And at first, fighting all those knights is great. But when you do the run back, you want to do it as fast as possible, so ideally you just want to blitz through the area. When doing the run back, you can ignore the first 2 knights and the small ones will not pursue you if you talked to the Ancient Dragon before. However, for the third one you need to be careful because you need to open 2 doors to access the final stairs to the Ancient Dragon, which is really annoying to do every single time. This was the game's occasion to pop off with an incredible dragon fight at the end of a really good area, which was right after a really great looking area, which was right after a really good area with a lot of mechanics. Like Aldia's Keep, Dragonary, Dragon Shrine had the potential to be the peak of the game, and instead we have the worst boss ever made at the end. This is just sad. Now, in a remake, how do you fix this? Well, the area looks fine. The big knight enemies are fine as well. The mechanics of the small ones pursuing you if you don't kill the big ones is also fine in my book. But if you have a big boss at the end with a lot of health, and if you're going to die against that boss a lot, you need to add some form of shortcut or easy run back to the boss, because that's just not good here. Additionally, the boss itself is so bad, they could just remove the boss entirely or rework it. Last time I said the Guardian Dragon was not a great dragon fight, it's like okay, but if you compare it to other great dragon fights in the Soul series, mainly Midir, Bale, Placidus Sax, and if you compare them to the Guardian Dragon, it's just, the Guardian Dragon is obviously really bad, but like the Ancient Dragon, that thing, Ancient Dragon, it's in its name. It's supposed to be a super strong being with really cool abilities, and all it does is Tail Swipe, Fire Breath. Like, it gives you a magical item that allows you to travel through the memories of deceased giants. It could do some incredible things, but no, just Fire Breath. Why? Seriously, why? The occasion was so great and they failed so miserably. Like, is it because they didn't have time to make it a good boss? I don't know, but in any case, it's bad, and fixing that, well, just add good attacks, I guess, make the hitboxes more visible, more clear, and maybe reduce its hit points, because it's just too much. All of this massively brings down my appreciation for this place, which now inherits a measly 5 out of 10 instead of the beautiful 9 out of 10 I had in mind at first. In truth, I love this area, but if you really want to fight the boss at the end, it becomes a miserable experience, so I just can't let that slide. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Bye!